and then it allow. And now we have very beautiful concept of password aging. We can use ch to, there is a multiple options like maximum days, minimum days, warning days, last change. So sudo ch m0 mean minimum days, mean user can change password at any time. Hyphen m90 mean user max days is 3 months. Hyphen w7 is the warning time 7 days, and an hyphen I 14 is inactivity period. After password, it can, after that it will become, after 14 days it will become inactive. And then the user name. And we can also we have very nice command date -d, then 45 days, and it will tell us the time. So we can assign ch-e, and then that value, but it start with the year, and sorry, year, day, and sorry, year, day, month. So we can lock the user using -l capital. Yeah, it should be, year, month, and day. It should be year, month, and day. You can also use -e expire, the user on a certain date as well with e command, -l, -e, and no login shell. So no login shell, it acts as replacement shell for the user accounts who, who are not intended to directly log in on the system. It's it's a wise from the security endpoint to disable the account from logging into the system when a user account serves a responsibility that doesn't require the user to log into the system. For example, a mail server may require an account to store mail and password for the user to authenticate with a mail client used to retrieve a mail. That user does not need to log into directly to the system, but he need access by using the mail program. So we use -s and then shell no login. No login shell prevents interactive use of system, but doesn't prevent all access. User might be able to authenticate and upload or retrieve file through uh, applications such as web applications, file transfer programs, or mail readers if they use the password for authentication. So for that, we sometime we for security measure we remove the passwords. Further, you have to read CHH, user mode, shell, and encrypt manuals. So how we can manage user passwords. So here we have the scenario that we want to force our user to change password when they first log in, and then after that we force a password change every 90 days, and then account expiry to 180 days from current day. So this is our requirement. So again, we are using the labs, script. Keep in mind, we use this script on workstation, not on foundation. Sometimes student they are trying to do, because those guys are new guys, but I believe you guys have some experience. So I'm locking, the account operator account because it's required over there. So grep, so sudo grep operator 1 from etc shadow. So you'll find that this guy put a sign exclamation, in the start. So it means the account is locked. You can manually put that sign exclamation and make the guy lock. But when you have, some, facilities, so doing this work is not necessary. We are moving to area of DevOps. So now you are seeing the guy is not able to log in, authentication failure. So how we can unlock? So Let's unlock using U. So now you can see that sign is gone. Sign of exclamation is gone now. We are good. So let's change user. Okay, change user does not exist in. Ah, operator one is not there. Ah, my bad. I quit from. So we are good. So let's see. Sudo chhfnl, it will tell us the age. So if we find that maximum number of this, so we've found 90, so that's exactly we are configured. So we want to force user operator to change his password, and now you are seeing these fields are changed. So su operator one, the old password is red hat, and he's saying that you need to change. Current password is red hat, and new password is for smooth 123. Then we're exiting from operator one, and now we are generating the date, with the date options 180 days. Don't copy from the book. So now we have to provide this over there. So sudo chh-e, then we use this value, and then the user operator one, and chh-l will tell us the new date. In our case, it should be June 2021. What we can change this. So for now we want those guys to change, have password for max days 180. So we'll be going to change the login def policy file, so it reflects the changes. So max days, password max days. So so better idea is to, when you are doing configuration, you just hash the original and put a comment 180, and right above that who did this, right? Updated by Abdullah on date, right?
Yeah.
So if you made the changes, so our fellow system admin know, create, good.
Yeah.
So now you have the lab, right? So you will be doing this lab. This is your lab. You will configure this lab, right? So this is your practice, right? You should do this one, right? Don't use the key. Just first use this, like which policy you want, right? Don't do the solution. Don't use this one. Just copy this stuff and make your own, right? And try, and then after that you can. But here you have to change for 30 days, and you have to create consultants group with a custom GID of 35,000, and you have give sudo rights, as a super user root, you know, to that group. And then consultant one should be consultant 1, 2, 3 accordingly, they will be member of consultant group. So the password should change after 90 days for all of those guys. And but consultant 2 should change his password after 15 days. Other guys should change their password for 30 days, but the consultant that 2 should change, and then you have to change all all passwords to expire. So when they log in, they are required to change their password to set a new ones. Any question, guys?
No,
Abdullah,
no,
Abdullah, brother.
no questions.